In a land filled with sunshine and laughter, there was a village so pretty it looked like a painting. The village was called Adogo, where the air was sweet, and the sounds of children playing echoed through the narrow paths. Among the villagers was Mama Aisha, a resilient widow and mother of 3. She had weathered the storms of life, but she knew deep in her heart that better days were ahead. On a warm and peaceful morning, Mama Aisha stood by the roadside, her heart brimming with hope, clutching a small pot of beans. Life had been far from kind to her, but her children's laughter gave her strength. Today, she decided, would be the day she began her own journey. With nothing but her small pot, a handful of ingredients, and the determination in her heart, Mama Aisha set up a modest stall by the road. Her plan: to sell Akara, the delicious, golden brown bean cakes loved by many. Her setup was simple, just a table, a charcoal stove, and a few old stools she had borrowed from neighbors. The sun blazed overhead as she fried the first batch, her hands expertly flipping the Akara until it was perfectly crispy. The irresistible aroma soon caught the attention of passers-by, who stopped, intrigued, and eager to taste her food. That first day, she made just enough to buy more beans for tomorrow, but it didn't matter to Mama Aisha. She was planting a seed for something bigger, something her children would one day be proud of. Each day, she returned to the roadside with renewed determination. Slowly, more people came, drawn by the tantalizing scent and the warmth of Mama Aisha's personality. Her Akara, crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, quickly became the talk of the village. Soon, people from nearby towns began visiting just to try the famous Akara. Mama Aisha didn't just serve food, she offered companionship, laughter, and a kind word to everyone who stopped by. As time passed, Mama Aisha began to dream a little bigger. With the small profits she earned, she bought a bigger pot and fresh beans. She also introduced hot pap, a warm, creamy porridge to accompany the Akara. The combination was a hit, and her tiny stall transformed into a lively meeting spot where villagers would sit, sipping pap and sharing stories. Her business was no longer just about selling food, it became a symbol of community and resilience. One fateful day, a well-dressed man from the city stopped by Mama Aisha's stall. He had heard about the legendary Akara and was eager to taste it for himself. As he took the first bite, his face lit up in surprise. "This is the best Akara I've ever had," he exclaimed. Mama Aisha smiled humbly, though her heart swelled with pride. The man introduced himself as a businessman and offered her an opportunity she had never imagined. "How would you like to expand your business?" he asked. "I can help you open a shop in the city. Your Akara will be a hit there." Mama Aisha hesitated at first. The village was her home, and she knew the people here. The city, with its fast pace and unfamiliar faces, seemed overwhelming. But her children, now older and filled with excitement, encouraged her. "Mama, you've come so far. This is your chance." With a mix of fear and determination, Mama Aisha took the leap. She left her humble stall behind and moved to the city. The first few days were challenging, the noise, the crowds, the unfamiliarity of it all, but Mama Aisha's spirit was unshakable. Her Akara was as delicious as ever, and it wasn't long before her small shop became a bustling hub of activity. Customers from all corners of the city came to taste the food they had heard so much about. As her business grew, so did Mama Aisha's heart for others. She began hiring young women from her village, offering them a chance to earn a living and learn the values she held dear: hard work, kindness, and community. Under her guidance, these women thrived, learning not only how to cook but also how to uplift others along the way. Mama Aisha didn't stop there. She started a small foundation, providing loans and training to other women who dreamed of starting their own businesses. She knew the struggles of starting with nothing, and she wanted to offer others the same chance she had been given. Over the years, her business continued to flourish, but more importantly, she built a legacy of hope and generosity. Years later, as Mama Aisha reflected on her journey, she couldn't help but feel immense pride. What had started with a small pot of beans had grown into something far greater than she had ever imagined. She had not only fed her own children but had touched the lives of countless others, lifting up her community one crispy bean cake at a time.